What is citing? You use citing when you report on what the passage or the lecture says. An example, the reading passage. The shortened work week would increase company profits because employees would feel more rested and alert, and as a result, they would make fewer costly errors in their work. Now, we want to report on what this just said. One method is to use the phrase according to plus a noun. For example, according to the passage, workers would make less mistakes if they felt rested, which would in turn improve company profits. More examples with using according to. According to the author, according to the lecture, according to the speaker. You can use verbs of reporting. Subject plus verb of reporting plus that clause. For example, the author says that workers would make less mistakes if they felt rested, which would in turn improve company profits. Here's a list of key verbs of reporting. Say, report, conclude, indicate, cite, claim, mention, admit, suggest, argue, explain, state, discuss, point out. We can also use verbs of thinking. Personal subject plus verb of thinking plus that clause. Here are some verbs of thinking. Think, believe, know. Some examples. The lecturer thinks that. The author believes that. The professor knows that. Here's an example sentence. Personal subject plus verb of thinking plus that clause. The author believes that workers would make less mistakes if they felt rested, which would in turn improve company profits. We can use verbs for counter-arguments. Here's some examples of some verbs for counter-arguments. Not agree, dispute, contradict, disagree, reject, challenge, takes a different view. Here's some examples. The lecturer does not agree with the point that online encyclopedias don't have useful information. Or, the lecturer disputes the point that online encyclopedias don't have useful information. Final note. It is a good idea to memorize some of the vocabulary used in this lesson.